across to your commentary team this evening. James McFadden and Paul Mitchell.
Thank you, Jonathan. Good evening, everybody. They may be old pals, but friendship in football rarely extends across the dugouts with 3 points at its stake. Tonight, Ian McCall and Derek McInnes once more go head-to-head. Their teams separated by 4 points, so that gap would be a single point if Thistle had played and won their game in hand. 500 inside, rather the anticipated 5,000, but their voices will be heard right across this stadium. Partick Thistle were pegged back twice by Hamilton Accies last Saturday to leave with only a point. Stuart Bannigan and Cammy Smith come into the side. Onto the bench go Kyle Turner and Brian Graham. Kilmarnock made a winning start under new management tonight. There's a debut for Ash Taylor. Callum Henry is in, so too Blair Alston, Hugh Murray, Robinson and Polworth miss out. But James McFadden alongside me, potentially this could be a 4 depending on how Derek McInnes wishes to play it.
Yeah, it could be. Watching Kilmarnock warming up, it looked like they were going with a back 4, you know, going through the routines. One attacking the ball, the other 3 tucking round. So yeah, I think Kilmarnock could easily go to a 4. They've got the personnel for it. The question mark would be who plays on this left-hand side. I'm looking at it's maybe going to be Rory McKenzie. So yeah, they're very flexible, and Derek's shown that throughout his managerial career, that he can go with a 3, can go with a 4, and he's just trying to find out about these players as well.
Stuart Bannigan back in the side. What an influence he is. He's had some career at Partick Thistle. Pretty decent beard as well. And the Killie captain Chris Stokes has been very impressive so far for Killie. And he is a new partner right alongside him in Ash Taylor. Nick Walsh will take charge of this one, a 5th championship game. First time he's refereed Partick Thistle. There is Ian McCall, trademark baseball cap, ready to go. Immediately, Killie trying to get the touch round the corner by McKenzie, who has lined up on the left-hand side. Forward by McGinn, dangerous one, McKenzie. Trying to get the other side of Foster. Onstrup. The header to the back post, goalkeeper will come and gather. Nice touch for Jamie Snedden, and he gets things moving quickly as Bannigan. Down the side it goes. Zach Rudden's made a good run. Rudden up against Taylor. Back in Scottish football once more. Rudden. Low ball into the middle. Cammy Smith's calling for it, and he got it. And Killie deal with it as Burke on the far side. Again, Bannigan does well. Bright start, although there's the mistake. But certainly a bright start by both teams, showing their attacking intent, James.
It certainly has. Leanne and Chris mentioned it before the game about, you know, the lack of fans, or the limited number of fans, and the players would have to, you know, generate their own atmosphere. And I think both teams have started bright. You know, the intent's there for both to go and attack. Rudden leading the line very well for Partick. It's a great run that he makes, and he just holds the ball up well. Does really well to allow his teammates to go up and support, but it's no surprise with these two teams that they're going to play in this fashion, and I'm sure it will continue.
Take for Jamie Snedden. Bannigan, direct. So plenty of players forward, it's good wing play. And it's good defending as well. Nick Walsh points for the corner. Again, that's bright from Partick Thistle.
It is, it's brilliant. Hodgson's committed, and the ball goes long to Tiffany down the left-hand side, and he takes a really good touch when he gets onto it, and it's a lovely bit of skill. We know he can do that. I just think when he gets it to the line there, he wants to use his right foot. If he hits that in with his left, he might be able to get it across, but he's shown that intent early.
Yeah, you're spot on. I mean, it was on just to pull it back off that left foot. Killie were delighted to see the additional touch. Shouts of away. Ash Taylor taking charge. Bannigan under pressure from McKenzie.
Brilliant ball.
That's what Stuart Bannigan gives you, the ability to hold on, make a pass. Tiffany comes in, rattles the shot away. That's Stuart Bannigan, that's what he does.
It's excellent, it's excellent. He's so comfortable on the ball. He's been a brilliant player for Partick Thistle over the years, shown his experience. And it's, you know, he has got a more difficult pass to hit the long diagonal, but he recognises, you know, it's not safe, but he makes sure it gets there, picking up Tiffany, who we know can go and run at players, and he just doesn't get the shot right. But, you know, before the game, you're looking at the partnership of Brian Graham and Zach Rudden and saying, well, they're going with one up front. They're not. They've went from 2 to 3 because Smith and Tiffany are playing further forward. It's a 4-3-3 that Partick Thistle are playing, and that's their intent, to go and attack.
Callum Henry leading the charge. That's well away by Kevin Holt. Hodgson on the far side.
Good size, he's aggressive, and I'm sure that would have been behind the thinking, you know, from Derek bringing him in.
Stokes plays it long, Foster. Smith can't get there. Break for Shaw. Henry, here's the opportunity for Alston. That's a good save by Snedden. Excellent play from Kilmarnock. Not cleared. Burke to the byline, and that'll be headed behind by Robbie Crawford on the instruction of his goalkeeper. Best chance of the match so far. That's a huge chance, and it's absolutely brilliant. We spoke about Alston going beyond. It's a great touch from Henry. He's going for that far post. He just curls it in too close to Snedden. It's a good, comfortable save in the end, but it's brilliant playing. Foster looking for Rudden. Held up by Stokes. Bannigan tried to find Doherty, intercepted though by Smith. Out onto Foster. Oh, the glancing header came in from Smith, and Rudden just caught slightly on his heels. He brought a 6-month deal by Ian McCall. It's a delightful ball. Rudden's in the middle, he wants it. If Holt can bring it under control. Into the middle it goes. Here's the chance for Cammy Smith. He's unlucky, Cammy Smith. He does so well to get a touch on that, but what about the pass from Stuart Bannigan again? Freeing Holt. It looked like the chance would maybe go. It was going to run away from him. Holt just fires it across. You see Smith, he takes a touch, he fires it, textbook, back across goal. Kilmarnock lining up to block it. Kilmarnock. McGinn looks up, the flag has stayed down, and there's problems here for Thistle. Henry inside, and there's a shout for handball. Penalty's been given. Well, it was clumsy, the ball came his way, and Foster's hand was out according to the referee. Richard Foster does not agree. It's a big call from Nick Walsh. I must admit, it looked like a handball from here, but I think the question is whether his arm's outstretched. It's the jump, I think, is the problem, isn't it? Yeah. Listen, that is a natural position for me. His arm, he does jump to try and block the cross. His arm's behind him. I think that's a poor decision from Nick Walsh. I don't think that's a penalty kick, and it's not because Richard Foster sits beside me in the sports scene sofa. It's because his arms are not outstretched. I think that's a natural position. I don't think that's a penalty kick. I think the referee's got it wrong. But Kilmarnock now have a chance to go in the lead. Ollie Shaw, the spot kick of the weekend, and now there's a chance to tuck this one away. That goes on the Mitchell scale of penalties. If you wouldn't like that against your team, you shouldn't be taking it as yours, and I'm with you. I think that's harsh. Ollie Shaw against Jamie Snedden. Shaw right down the middle, was waiting for the goalkeeper to dive. He did precisely that. Ollie Shaw into double figures for the season, a 10th of numbers, but it's allowing Thistle onto them and getting those shots away and getting Tiffany 1v1 against Hodgson down that left-hand side. So yeah, they have to hit back. They can't just sit back and wait, almost wait for that equaliser to come. Watch McIver on to Graham, trying to work the 1-2. And Killick just in long clearance mode. 4 minutes plus stoppage time here at Firhill. Lewis Mayo rumbling his way forward, and then the shot. What a moment for Ross Doherty! It's a stunning strike across the goalkeeper, and Partick Thistle are level. That's an excellent finish, and no less than Partick deserve. They've really broke to get that equaliser, and Kilmarnock have dropped and dropped and dropped. There's no pressure on the ball when it comes to Doherty. He takes an excellent first touch, and it's a magnificent finish. Back across Hemming. I said earlier, it would have to be something special to beat him from that distance. It sure is. It's a great run from Mayo, from centre-back. It's a great first touch
from Docherty, fires it back across Hemming. He's got absolutely no chance, and it's totally deserved for Thistle.
Well, he's brought the home fans to life, and the hope is restored for Partick Thistle. The first goal in nearly 7 years on this ground against Kilmarnock. They've got one, they're looking for a second. Tiffany back onto Bannigan, pulling the strings once more. Tiffany onto the right boot. It's a teasing ball in. Murray deals with it, and it brings back to the edge of the area. Well, he got himself in good position, Kevin Holt. It was an awkward one for him to take. He's got his premiership on Monday. Championship is played through. Murray up against Bannigan. Bannigan with a block. Did well, played it off Murray. He's been outstanding.
He has been. I think that his intelligence to find space. Shoot Bannigan, Kilmarnock had to change because he got far too much time and space in the first half. His range of passing was excellent. Real composure on the ball, and he's shown there, you know, not to dive in, making the right decision and getting the ball back for his team as well.
It's a chance for McKenzie to move through. Mackay's calling for it. So too is Murray. Into the middle it goes. Oh, it's bouncing all over. And Akinola eventually deals with it. And there's a Thistle player down. So we talked about it. Your man of the match.
Yeah, for all the reasons I've just spoken about, Stuart Bannigan, his experience tonight, his composure on the ball, when to turn it in behind, when to play the simple pass. He's just picked up real good areas. He's caused a lot of problems for Kilmarnock with his positioning, picking up space. And for that, that's why I'm giving him the man of the match tonight. I think he's been outstanding. Body's pushing forward, he has to stop him.
So I was slightly surprised we didn't see a card. Hemming sends it long, but it's all over at Firhill. What a contest between these two rivals. They're locked together as Ian McCall shakes hands with the backroom team of Kilmarnock. He'll be happy that his team came back to get a point. Ollie Shaw from the penalty spot was successful. Ross Docherty, a stunning goal from outside the box. Got Partick Thistle level and allowed the 500 who came to leave happy. Derek McInnes, well, unbeaten in his first two as Kilmarnock manager. Ian McCall will take his notes with him on an evening where his side had to come from behind. Ross Docherty's stunning strike got Partick Thistle the point they deserved. It's finished here at Firhill. Partick Thistle 1, Kilmarnock 1.